So, I just recorded this video, this whole voiceover, webcam, everything included, and forgot to hit record. But we're back. I'm gonna do it again because I really want to get this video out because I enjoyed the gameplay. But I didn't speak during it because I was hyper focused. So, without any further ado, here we go. I'm dropping into Lava Siphon as Bangalore because I'm solo queuing and I like bang for solo queuing. I pick up the Mozam. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna shoot that oak, but it's just my teammate, so I pick up a. I decide, okay, I'm just going to open the straight. I go in because my teammate's getting shot at, right? Hit reg. The second one I missed, the first one should hit. No hit reg. I decide, okay, I'm out. This Mozam isn't going to work at this distance. So I jump down here. I'm like, surely I get some form of a weapon. There's no loot down there. I didn't know loot doesn't spawn there. I try and Giga Brain this lava, but I end up just failing very badly. I pull out the Mozam. I decide, yeah, you know what? I'm going to heal. So I heal. I see this fight going on. I decide I can't go over there because my original plan was to go over there and get a gun, but I can't. So I pull out the Mozam. Hit reg again there. I'll slow that in the video, but I don't know how that didn't hit. I tag that Bangalore down mad. Go 19 damage to the head, but he's out of the game. See you later, kid, right? So I try and get the BM because I wanted a shield. I knew he would have evoed because he got the kill into that first oak. 15 bullets in the Prowler, right? Like, that's an issue. I hear this lifeline absolutely beelining it towards me. I'm guessing his teammate was either the Bang or the Bloodhound, but I'm guessing it's the Bloodhound. It looked like she was already on her way there. No, it was probably the Bang, actually. It was probably the Bang, because she ran over there while the Bang was stood up. I'm key leader now 3. I see the scan. I'm using the 1 to 2 times on the Eva, but it was an accident. So I whiff like 2 shots, but the Bloodhound ends up going down because he's worse than me in every single way. Get better. So I go down here to get my BM. I try and get it, and I finally do. So I opt to switch out the Vault because I'm guessing it still has ammo in the mag and more ammo reserve. So I pull out everything. I start reloading. My teammate decides, yeah, I'm gonna crawl over the lava towards this oak. I would have raised you, but you just killed yourself, right? Like, I don't know what he's doing. So this raise starts beaming me from on top. I missed the shot, the first one that I beam him. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lose this fight. I'm literally like no HP. So I just fly over his head because my aim is better. I'm more talented, and that oak's a bad gamer in general. So I decide that I'm just gonna stick around down here, just healing a bit, just gonna get my meds up. My other teammate's out already, so at this point I'm alone. I don't know, that first I killed himself and rage quit. I don't know how he's mad at me, but it is what it is. So I think here I clip it the first time, right? I clip the game like this. Oh, I'm running to the left because if you open shadow play for some odd reason, it just moves me to the left. But I absolutely beam the Pathfinder. I screw my movement up a bit, but I realize that X far away. So I start popping the bat. I get the bat off. Guns reloaded. I decide to face. I absolutely beam that oak. That man got destroyed, right? So I decide, okay, I'm gonna beam this Pathy. He pulls up a shield. This Wraith is a mad lad. I whiff a bit. I hit a nice little shot there, the 28, and then 14. And at this point, I'm kind of scared because she does tag me down, like basically no shields. But I end up just deciding, you know what? Just take the confidence peak and I just slide out and just beam her. So now I'm on 8 kills, 1,400 damage. It's quite the nuts. It's quite the nuts experience actually. So I start looking for guns. I start looking for loot. I see this flatline. I beamed with a flatline game before. Dropped like a 4k damage game flatline Eva. So I'm like, okay, if it's working, just repeat it. I pull out this flatline. I realize I have no ammo. I'm just going to skip through this part in the video because it's like literally, I just loot every single crate and I just don't find any shotgun ammo. But then at this point, so I loot these crates. And as I'm looting this last one, the Pathy I see this Pathy up there and he starts shooting at me, but he goes his shots, right? So I beam him, flatline in full effect, I mean. So I decide, okay, I'm going to fly up there. This oak's tagged. I drop my ult on the building. Because I'm thinking there's more than one, right? Like you'd expect, if I was speaking that confidently, he's not alone. I want to run through there, but my brain just kind of delayed and I didn't realize my head would drop there. I see this Pathy and I just confidence peak him, you know. I'm better player, better gamer. So I just go out, dead. So I'm looking for his teammates. I'm giga braining this oak. I'm running around. checking the windows. I'm like, okay, I'm going to flank around here. And then at this point, this oak just leaves. So he was pushing solo, kind of usually a Wraith main type thing. But he has a lot of ammo for my flatline and it's better stock. So I started picking up all that he has to offer. I loot very slowly. I don't know why nowadays. I used to loot way faster. Probably because I played the game more. This oak finally has some ammo for my Eva. I reload it, and then this oak also has some, so I stock up full 16 bullets. That's usually for a shotgun how much I carry. I don't tend to carry all the ammo in the world for an Eva. And I'm picking up these things here. So I keep running. And then I go through, I stop here again and I'm recording. No, it's not here. I don't shadow play up ahead. Or I just shadow play, but I'm going to skip through this in the video because there's no point. So yeah, I'm running out. I'm like, I'm just gonna trying to spot people, because usually you catch someone after round 1, like is on its close. You catch people in rotating through here, so I beam this oak, right? Break his shield, whiff a bit there. My tracking was really bad. I pull out the gun again. Tag him very low. I see him. I know he's going to cross here. So I push up. I'm trying to get this kill. Like, I really want to get this kill at this point. So I peek this. I know he's there. He popped this ult for some reason. And I whiff every single time. Except I hit that last one, which is God's grace. And I know these oaks are sweats at this point. Not very good ones, but sweats. 2 charged rifles, as you'll later find out. I shoot at these oaks. My little you're getting shot at thing kicks in with Bangalore, which is very useful because a lot of people miss due to that initial speed boost, which is quite nice. That's why I say she's a very good solo character. And the smokes, you can get out of a sticky situation with the smokes if they work, because I think they're client side from what I've gathered. And here comes this Revenant with another charge rifle, right? Like, at this point, I'm scared because they're going to beam me. I hit him once and I'm looking for this oak to the left, and then here it comes. I just laid the absolute beam on this oak. I see these other oaks rotating in, so I decide I'm going to try and get some damage, but I whiff my shot, so I run up here. I try and get the BM. I do get the BM, sorry. And I wanted to loot this oak, and then he started peeking me. I nearly fell off, but I decided to not because I really wanted to loot. So I just break that oak shields. I start reloading all my guns, and I smoke off to loot this oak. That's what I'm saying. Like Bangalore, unless they have a digi-threat, of course, but no one really plays digi-threat. So he has nothing of interest for me except that one shield bat. So I start running down. I realize that zone's quite a distance away. So I just pull out the flat line and I start sprinting. But at this point I decide, okay, you know what? There's more ammo. I'm going to get up here. I'm trying to spot these oaks rotating in. Try and do some damage. Because I realized this game could do something. Could mean something. Like as content or whatever. Sorry, I put my hand in front of my mouth. That usually doesn't work. So I'm just trying to spot them out here, but I don't see anything. So I decide, okay, you know what, screw it, I'm going to run zone. Just make sure my bats are out. Usually I play around with my health, like with my health equipment thing. What do you call it? The selector wheel thing a lot, because, I don't know, I just like spinning it around. I guess I'm ADHD. I run up here, I'm trying to rotate into zone, and then I hear the shots behind me, so I'm like, There I realize, and I'm like, okay, now I'm going back. So I start running back. I really want these kills, because I want a high damage game or a high kill game. I see these oaks, right, to the left. Because I didn't see them, sorry, I heard them. I laser beam on this oak because he's standing still for no apparent reason. And then the Bloodhound's lost, he's dazed and confused. I'm trying to get a BM, but then I hear his friend on the zip. His friend still has a charge rifle, so he decides to just stand still, so I just beam the living shit out of him. I'm looking for ammo. I pick up a knockdown shield, which isn't even useful. Usually I pick up the bruiser. I don't know why in the moment. I don't know if I saw it or not. But yeah, I don't think I shield here, I mid here. I see this first oak. I kind of beam him. I don't think he ends up going down. He doesn't. But then I realize there's more than one, so I just throw the ult. This oak doesn't have any armor, but I don't know why he just ran in here, but he's dead. So I start running away, and then the ult gets the second oak. And I actually intended for the ult to get the Octane, but I didn't think that crackhead would run at me. And yeah, I'm the kill leader again with 14 kills. So I ran back up here. There's 3 squads left, but the zone's far out. 22 seconds left. I don't really want to take this fight, but I need ammo. Like, I'm not going to win the fight before this. The fight after this if I don't have ammo. And I realized it there. Like, that was the moment where I realized it. And I absolutely whiffed. 25 bullets left in her mag. At this point, I'm kind of stressing, because I know I'm going to have to start rotating soon, but I don't. So I try and win this fight. I'm looking for his toes, but I don't hit any shots. I've got one bar of like, shields left. I go over top. I think the Eva puts in work in this fight, if I remember correctly. I know this oak's going to go far left. I decide, okay, you know what? I'm going far right then, baby. Donald Trump. Okay, I'm joking. It's a show, guys. Find a lot of ammo, those oak, and a better backpack, which is quite useful, so I can just hit mouse 1. I do the shield swap for the plain reason, and I'll explain my thinking behind that. I had less shields on the red left. I had 2 bars left, or 1 bar left. I think 1 bar, or 2 bars. I can't remember anyways. And I didn't want to take any health damage, so I opted to switch out for the worst shield. But I start regretting it here, because I realized if I run out of the storm right now, there's going to be, probably going to be 2 people, at least 2-3 people. I was thinking, at least, you'll see what happens now. So I run out, and I'm sprinting. I'm stressing at this point because, one, I have no shields left. Even though I'm close to Evo, I don't have any shields left. And I'm taking mad damage. I'm probably going to run into a full squad now. I just decide, okay, I'm running. I can reload my guns. I start popping this medkit, so I haven't, like, I have some health when I get out of the zone at least. And I'm not tanking. Because I just could have popped the syringe, but I end up just using the full medkit. I switch over to the shield bat, of course. And I run down here. I come out of the zone. I pull out this the shield bat, which everyone would do in the situation. 5 seconds goes down, and I'm looking, right, like my head's on a swivel. I'm turning around, flicking my mouse, looking everywhere. I see those are unlooted, so I'm like, okay, maybe I run over there. And I think I said it in the recording, but my mic didn't work. That Bloodhound scan there kind of screwed me. I was like, where's this oak? Because he's scanning that way, and I don't see him for the longest time. He was on my screen for so long. I beam him. I could have killed him there with 1 mag. I absolutely whiff here. I don't want to talk about it. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if this oak is solo, but if I'm gonna win this game and you get this down, and I swap with the Eva and the game's over. So I don't know how that oak ratted his way through that whole game because he was trash. But yeah, so I mean, this game really came out of nowhere. I was laying the beam down with the flatline the game before, like a 4k damage game. One of the first ones I've gotten, I think. First one on Bang, definitely. Also a solo game, but my teammates actually stayed up. But my teammates had like 200 damage, 400 damage each, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, that's the end of the game. But I just want to say, if you guys watched all this way through, just thank you. Because, I don't know, watch time usually isn't a big factor. This was mostly a solo game, kind of proud of it. I know it might not be the most insane. I mean, Asu, Tommy, even there's a bunch of SA Oaks, Chambi, Astros, Tenshi, all of those Oaks, they're nuts. But you know what? Improvement's improvement. I want to put it out there for the world to see. And I want to get back to making more content. Even though I've got finals now, I'll probably get like full back into the swing of things, streaming, uploading videos, all of those things. Try and grow this whole thing. Also, if you guys haven't, go check out all the big 5 socials down below. It got really dark while I was recording this. Oops. Check out all the big 5 socials down below. Check out my Twitter. My Instagram will probably be down there. And then last but not least, my Twitch. Hit a follow. I'll probably be streaming soon. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that is, because I don't tend to upload a lot.